Well, I'm going to hit on a subject that's been talked about a little bit here. It's the EFV vehicle. And we've been talking about, I guess, the minimum distance that's being talked about from shore is going to be about 12 nautical miles. And on a good day, the AAV goes, what, maybe 8 knots? So how long does that mean that once the Marines drop in the water, it's going to take them to get to shore? I don't know how to do the math here.
Congressman, it would take a little over an hour.
Now, is there a maximum time that you...
That speed in 12 knots. In other words, it would be about an hour and 30 minutes if you were at 12 nautical miles and you're going 8 knots.
It'd be an hour and a half.
That's correct.
Now, do you have a target of how long you want the Marines bouncing around in the water before you hit the shore?
We do, Congressman. We think that much more than an hour significantly degrades the Marines' capability to fight.
So we still do have a need for the EFV, and we've sunk about, what is it, $3.5 billion into research development going into this. And what the Secretary is telling this committee is that, well, we're just going to move on. We're going to upgrade the AAV to meet the current needs until we figure out what to do next. Is that correct?
Congress, we're really going to do two things. We are going to upgrade the current AAV with a service life extension, but we're going to very quickly seek to get a new amphibious vehicle, and we believe we can significantly exceed the normal procurement timelines associated with a new vehicle by leveraging some of the acquisition processes that have been used to support Marines that have been forward deployed in Iraq and Afghanistan over the last several years. The MRAP is a good example from an acquisition process perspective of something that was fielded very quickly. So we very much anticipate being able to get a new amphibious vehicle in a much shorter timeline than the traditional 8 to 10 years that it might take.
Okay. One of the things that I heard talk about with the EFV was that it was a flat-bottom vehicle, and with the rise in IEDs that we've hit, that didn't seem to make sense. So I know that the contractors come up with sort of a pasty to put on the bottom once they hit the shore, which I'm a little bit surprised if you can do that in a hostile environment. But the AAV also has a flat bottom. Is that correct?
That's correct, Congressman.
Okay.